Aloha and hello out there, everybody. What's going on? This is Miho from the Too Close to Call podcast, and this is Five for Fighting, where we update you guys on the NHL playoffs.
We are coming down to it, my man. Looks like the Boston Bruins, they're going to be advancing pending a unbelievable comeback by the Carolina Hurricanes. Looks like that pig isn't being too much of a help for them.
Boston up 3-0 after 3 games, taking both games at home in convincing fashion. They had a 5-2 win in game 1, a 6-2 win in game 2. Carolina came back and said, hey, you know what our adjustment's going to be? We're going to change our goalie. Oh, good idea. Well, their goalie's Peter Mrazek, so that didn't work. We should have known that from around here. And they dumped game 3 2-1 with possibly the series sweep on Thursday. Or the gentleman's sweep, which is they'll allow Carolina to win a game to just look good, but they'll take it on Saturday. Either way, man, Boston, I believe, is your clear favorite to win Lord Stanley as of now.
Yeah, as much as it pains me, they're one hell of a team. They're playing well. They seem to have a chokehold on this East right now.
Yeah, out of all the years where the upsets are going to happen, it's going to fall in line for somebody. And, who does that happen to be? Fucking Boston. Are you kidding me? We can't just let somebody else win who's been there. It's like, these guys who haven't had a parade in like 4 months, they're due. Let's line them up for another title here.
Yeah, and then you go to the West, and it's a back and forth. Game 1, the Sharks hammer them 6-3. Then game 2, the Blues steal a game in San Jose to make winning 4-2. And then we have another overtime game where the Sharks take another game out in St. Louis. So that series looks like it's got the recipe for 6, maybe 7.
Did you see the highlight of the game-winning goal in overtime for Game 3 and the controversy surrounding it?
Yes.
What were your thoughts on that?
The no call?
Yes.
I'm not a hockey guy, so I don't get into the technicals of it. What did you, Mr. Hockey, think of it?
Well, it was clearly a fucking hand pass. I mean, there's nothing to think about it. He hit it with his hand to the other guy who passes it to the guy and ends up scoring. My problem is that it's a non-reviewable play.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I understand that the guy could miss this live because it's bouncing. I don't know what did it hit, his chest, his shoulder. Did it actually just hit his hand? Well, when you turn the camera around, it fucking hit his hand and he passed it. And the ref basically came out afterwards and was like, we didn't see it, and it's a not-reviewable play. I understand that sounds like a cop-out, but honestly, it's the rule, and we're not allowed to look at it. And that's where it gets back to the old argument, Pags, to steal your phrase there, of where's the balance of getting it right / too much instant replay?
You got to find a balance, and I know this sounds completely...
You're about to cop out, too, here, like the other official, you goddamn zebra? Is that what's going to happen here?
It's just, it has to be a point where I know you can't slow the game down, but you can't have these plays affecting the game to the point where it's like, that caused the game-winning goal. No, there's plenty of plays, plenty of times where the Blues could have scored.
The puck went in 3 seconds after it happened.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And like the Saints-Rams, where it's like, well, there were plenty of other plays that the Saints could have won the game. Yeah, but that one shouldn't have happened.
I feel like there should be a rule that overrules all the other rules that says...
That rule a lot right there.
We got a lot of rules, but the rule of the rules just basically going to say, even though we have no rules for this, it makes sense and everybody knows how goddamn obvious it is, so call it how it's supposed to be called.
Well, it's like the Bears-Eagles, where the Eagles didn't pick up the ball. The ref was like, well, we're going to go back because the Bears shouldn't gain an advantage for fumbling the ball.
Yes, good call, right? They basically took common sense and were like, here's what the rule states, but that don't make any fucking sense. So we're going to do what we would do on the playground where literally everybody would look at everybody and go, does that sound cool? Is that cool? Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it works for me. Like, okay, we're not going to have a goddamn fist fight. Got it. We just need a rule that basically when the ref goes over, it's a non-reviewable play. Well, you know what? It's reviewable right now due to rule XYZ that says this rule overrules all other rules.
Yeah, man. Hey, let's hope there's not many more of these freaking issues that keep popping up because these NHL refs are going to have some.
Who did you take in the Western Conference? I forget who I'm even rooting for there. Who'd you take?
I don't think we even picked.
All right. Well, I, for some reason, thought that you had the Sharks. So
I would lean towards the Sharks, but I didn't want you to be like, oh, yeah, you took them because they're up 2-1.
Well, I know that's what you're thinking, you bastard. I don't know. Craig Berube, Braden Shen. There's a little bit of pettiness and spitefulness in me where I'm like, give me San Jose.
I cannot sit and watch Craig Berube win a cup.
Right.
And see what turmoil our Flyers are in right now. It would just kill me.
Oh, my goodness. But either way, Pags, it's looking like by next Wednesday-ish or Thursday, depending on when we get to record, we're going to be completed with the conference finals. So next week's edition of Five for Fighting is going to be a Stanley Cup preview edition. How about that?
I love it.
And get this, Pags. I just realized you are allowed to play hockey into the end of May. There's actually people still doing it out there.
Yeah, man.
That is
Crazy.
allowed. You don't have to suck and finish up the first week of April. How about that?
Yeah, maybe the Flyers take a couple notes.
Oh, man. Well, how about those assistant coaches they lined up there? They got 3 dudes who don't take any shit from nobody. We take no shit from nobody. We don't fucking suck anymore, okay?
We're not going to fucking suck anymore.
Right? And then they kept LaPerriere just to be the good guy. So they really did, man. They brought in 3 guys who aren't going to take any shit. So I'm curious to see how that ruffles some feathers.
It's going to be fun to see. It's going to be interesting to see how the Stanley Cup shapes out. And hopefully the Flyers take a couple notes and be like, okay, let's build a Stanley Cup caliber program because right now we got 3 title contenders in Philadelphia and 1 team that just stinks.
Yeah, well, we got a goalie now, Pag. The future is bright in the only position we've never had in a decade. So at the very least, apparently we should be feeling good about ourselves.
I guess.
Carter Hart, do. Carter Hart, do.
Oh, man. Well, it's going to be fun. Hey, you guys out there, you got hockey friends, share this podcast with them. If you got any people that are like, hey, what's going on in the Stanley Cup playoffs? Oh, go check out Five for Fighting, brought to you by Too Close to Call. We appreciate all the support. Like us, share us on social media. Give us a 5-star rating and write that little comment right there to be like, hey, the Five for Fighting podcast, pretty damn good.
Tag us, tag Pags at JMPag68. Tell them how much fun you're having. Fun is a really cool thing. Fun is a wonderful thing. So get off your ass. Let's do some fun. Fun. If you know the real world out there to that song, comment below. If not, you suck.
Yeah, man, you didn't have a childhood.
All right, but thanks for listening. That got a little off the rails, but we had fun, so hopefully you did too.
Later.
We'll see you guys.